Ironically, this video is to just talk about uploading too much. And this video is a clear example, but I just have so many ideas running through my brain at once. I'm always thinking, oh, I could do this, or I could do that, or I could do this, or that joke, or that joke, and that joke. And that's why I'm constantly trying to upload stuff, because I'm trying to get it from my brain into reality as fast as possible. And it's just very overwhelming experience. It's like you're begging to feel like you're never good enough, because no matter how hard you try and pick from your brain ideas that you want to do, like, obviously, videos that I can't do by myself, my ideas are cut in half. Then they're cut in half again when when they're ready to do it, or they're not ready. Um, I've experienced lots of frustration. My editor, for some reason, I just can't figure it out anymore. And I've been using the TikTok editor, but just recently I was doing a project and I loved it. I loved the product, and when I put it out there, TikTok censored it. So I tried to download it, but it was still censored. I didn't get the original version that I worked 20 minutes just recording myself. And I know a lot of stuff just doesn't have the quality that I want or some people want. I understand. Probably not, because people that watch my stuff, they're used to quick stuff. Like, it's it's hard to explain. It's like I could polish up one idea more, but I don't have the patience, because when I get done with one idea, I have two more ideas, and then when I get done with the second idea, I got five more ideas. It's just very frustrating to go through, especially being bipolar, because I'm just going up and down, up, and I feel like coming back to manic. I was depressed the other day. That's why you always see these videos like I'm depressed, and then a day or two later, I'm here laughing like nothing's going on. But quick rant before I get back to the content. I laugh and joke no matter what my emotions, whether I'm happy, sad, anxious, mad, depressed, doesn't matter. I laugh and joke all the time. So it just is like I've gotten that comment like, you just said you were depressed, now you're fine. Well, I assume that's what I think it was. It's probably just all in my mind, because I just I look into things too much, and it's I overthink a lot. But anyway, back to the content. So I'm trying to make the content that I can do, so I can get to the other stuff, and I think of more ideas and more ideas and more ideas, and it's just constantly grinding on this website. It makes me want to chase it more, especially right now. My channel, I keep going up and down with the subscribers, so I'm chasing to try to get to that next level, and feeling not good enough has ironically made me try harder at YouTube, because for a long time now, almost 10 years, my 10-year anniversary is coming up this month of me being on YouTube with this channel. And obviously, not only have I not get the watch time enough needed to get paid, at the same time, I have not gotten many people to watch my channel consistently. Like, I have over over 1.5k subscribers, but I get like 30 views each video unless I say something controversial. Or if I say something, and then there's another idea with doing what the algorithm wants me to do so I get views. I have been doing Tyler the Creator songs at karaoke every week because he dropped a new album, and that's what's getting views. But you know what's the most frustrating part about that? Nobody's subscribing from them. They love the video so much, but they don't want to watch more of my video. No one watches more of my videos. I have like 5 people that consistently watch my videos or sometimes watch my videos. The rest of the subscribers just don't watch my videos. It is an alarming rate. If you go to other channels my size, there are more people subscribing and tuning in. And that goes back to the problem where I push everything out as fast as possible and don't put the quality into it. But also, I have so much ideas that goes off the brand of the channel. This channel focuses on comedy and music. But my brain is telling me I have this I want to do with that channel, this I do with that channel. And I've debated so many times, like like I have bipolar, like I said, and I can make depressing stuff on this channel, and I can make funny stuff on this channel. I should just, for my description, just say I'm bipolar. So that's what helps. The music is usually depressing and the comedies are usually funny, but sometimes the comedies are more ranty than usual. And sometimes the songs are more funny than usual. Yes, I make my parodies and stuff, but my point is nobody's watching my stuff. It's clear that I don't know, I can't stick to a niche to get people to consistently watch, to go from comedy to music. Like I said before, having those two together has made it extremely difficult to grow the channel. The comedy and the music, the depressing and the comedy and the happiness. But it has gathered true, loyal supporters that treat me like a human being. Because I'm on TikTok and I mainly do comedy there. I got hit with something I didn't want to be hit with. I don't even want to talk about it. It's ridiculous what they're claiming me that I was. And it probably was just a joke, but I can't tell. You see that text and you're like, oh shit, they're calling me that. It was over a joke. I didn't do anything bad. I mean, doing something bad is subjective, but I've done a lot worse on this channel than the video that I got called out for. So it was probably a joke, but I was in the mood for it. You see, I gotta put on my happy face all the time on TikTok because I can't be real with them. They'll just make fun of me. They'll just come at me and try to piss me off. I'm like, how the fuck do people just put on that mask 24/7 and not act like a human being? I can't understand it. Like, I'm not that type of comedian. I keep it real. If I'm feeling shitty, I feel shitty. But it's just very frustrating, all this, and going through the motions, trying to think of what I can do to bring more viewership in. I've tried with, the covers, but if they're not going to stay and watch the rest of the channel, like, that just defeats the purpose. I know I'm getting more watch time at least, so I'm thankful for that, but it's just, I'm very frustrated, and I was supposed to be on a break, and then I felt better, and I started making videos again the other day, and it's just like, it's just a cycle. This happens all the time, like, especially when I'm burnout, or feel like I'm not good enough to myself and others, so I try harder. When I try harder, I get more frustrated. And when I get more frustrated, I get more burnout. But when I get more burnout, that gives me more motivation to come back all over. It's a vicious cycle because when I'm burnt out, I I I want to come back and leave on a positive note, but it just feels like I'm on a hamster in a wheel going nowhere. Yeah, my subscribers pick up, but 99% of the people that are watching my videos watch it, subscribe, never watch again. I'm like, is my content that, like, I think I kept it kind of consistent. Like, comedy music, that's not, I know it's like, I mean, they go together, but they're also very separate. It's weird. I don't know. I'm overthinking. My mind is trying to fix a problem that I can't solve. Me trying to grind on this website in the hamster wheel isn't going to make me feel any better. No matter how hard I try and try and try, and if I'm not feel like I'm not going anywhere, I try harder and harder and harder and harder. You know, at one point I thought my channel was blacklisted, but no, there's just a people just don't rewatch my channel. They subscribe once and they just forget about me, where I'm just not interesting enough to watch more videos from. It's just, you understand, 10 whole years. I know I complain a lot sometimes. I haven't complained about this in a long time. Give me this. It's been nearly 10 years. Blood, sweat, and tears on this channel. And I get the same viewership as a starting channel. But guess what? Because I have all the subscribers, but do they really mean anything? What's is a subscriber worth it? If they never watch your videos again, is that worth having that subscription? Like, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather be here than no subscribers, but at the same time, it's just like Lemon said it before. They're called empty subscribers. It's just, and there's probably just nothing I'm doing wrong. That's just the way it is. I don't know if other channels are having this struggle where it's like you try so hard, you're trying to find something that clicks, but then you want to make content you want to make and it gets no views because it's original. Originality gets nowhere on this website. It's unbelievable. It's like you think, oh, this is an original idea, it should do better. No. You have to do trends. So you're stressing out from the stuff you want to do to the trending stuff, and you have to push pressure on you to put it out there even if it's not ready yet. Actually, I'm really good at that. I'm good at pushing stuff out there without it being completely ready. But I just don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. I know I'm gonna hear it. Get an editor. Edit the videos yourself or get an editor. Polish up the visuals. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about visuals. Maybe I need better thumbnails people click on, but once they're on the video and you captivate them, I've always just seen myself as to describe myself. There's a better way I want to put it. I want to sound smarter than I am with this. I don't know. It's like I'm just trying to, I guess the saying is jack of all trades, master of none, because when we get me started, how many channels I have, and at one point I was just uploading everything to this channel. I know this is a detail, but I started my cartoon channel because nobody was watching it whatsoever. I'd upload a video, 0 likes. I'm like, that's bad. I need a different audience for this. But for the comedy and music, for some reason it's kind of stick, at least for the people that watch my stuff. But my point, I'm trying to remember my point. I can't even, do you hear myself right now? Do you hear me right now? I can't even collect all my thoughts to get it to you right now. You know how frustrating that's all the time. That's why that's a huge metaphor to what I'm going through. My mind's spinning with so many great ideas. I have the ideas. I'm the person that has all these terrific ideas, but I can never capture it. I'm one person. To be fair, I used to edit my videos. I understand going back to that would help, but also you got to think about all the other great ideas that I have. Because what gets me motivated more than anything is to upload a video and just be on the grind. I know some people might call that fast food content, but honestly, all my content's good. Like, okay, not all my content, but for the most part, I think all my content that I put out is quality. It just doesn't have I don't know the tech. No, I'm not technological. I have the ideas, and delivering the ideas is where I struggle. Because nowadays you gotta have a thumbnail, you gotta have I don't even know. That's why I stopped all that. It's just frustrating. It's like, that's not who I'm not a marketer. I mean, I am, but just not with that. I am, to give myself some credit, I am very smart at coming up with ideas for the algorithm. That's different. But it's just so too much work. While you're spinning with all these ideas, you have to put in the time to do it. I don't have the time to put in quality, like grade A quality work in a video. What I'm trying to get rid of all these ideas. It's just who I am. I can't help myself. I love making videos. I want to keep making them. I want to keep, how do I say it? That's what gets me motivated. Just the same thing that gets me motivated gets me overwhelmed and burnt out, though. I mean, sometimes I wish that I could step back and just make a quality content or just make something amazing, but take like a year to do it. And other days I'm like, okay, I'm up to like 20 ideas. It's time for me to upload one of them. It's just, part of me is like, I don't want to forget. But at the same time, I just know that when ideas come around back in my mind, they become stronger and better ideas. So I'm just in a dilemma where I'm like, I want it all, but I can't have it all. It's either you put put the time and effort to make better quality stuff or pump out stuff that's less quality, but be able to upload more and hopefully get more traction that way. That brings up another point. I got told I upload too much the other day, and I'm like, oh man, that really sucks. I know they were probably like, you upload too much, I can't keep up. But maybe that's what overwhelms everybody. The thing that's driving me is making me not likable. Like, who wants, like, sometimes it's like 3 or 4 videos a day. Other days it's like I take a couple of days off, but I'm back at it again. I don't know. It's sporadic. I don't have, we could go through the whole rigmarole of sending at the right time so people know that don't upload in the middle of the night, upload when people get off work. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just one person and it's very frustrating. I thought I had an editor, and then I think sadly, he had some mental health issues and just stopped talking to me. And it's like, I was so excited to actually get some help. I guess that's kind of why I made that video. Like, okay, you guys upload on my channel. Because that's how I feel. It's like, and this is a hard profession or hobby, whatever you want to call it, because I don't get any money. It's a hard hobby to have because it makes you think that you're not going too far. It makes you feel like you're barely getting by. So that tricks my mind to be like, if this isn't working, just try harder. But sometimes when I try harder, it just blows up in my face. I get frustrated. I start making rant videos. It's just, it's just a lot. I don't know. It's just a YouTube channel. But what's your point? You're supposed to do it for fun. But I have dreams. And my dreams being shattered when it's been 10 years and I'm still not monetized on YouTube. That's all I've wanted. Thank God I don't have that same mindset on TikTok. On TikTok, I don't even look at the followers too much. I just have fun and whatever. Makes me think, if I just did comedy stuff on here, how much farther I'd be. But I'd be extremely miserable because I also wouldn't have a place to express myself. You guys help me so much. Just, even if in songs you don't even listen to the lyrics, just listen to that and say good job. That helps me getting my stuff off my chest and you enjoying it, making it to like a product. Feels good. Feels really good. And I know it's like, I should probably give myself a lot more credit than I am, because I do put good quality stuff out. It's not it's not grade A, but I think I do a pretty good job at what I try to do. I've been doing it for almost 10 years at this point. So I just want to thank everyone that is always there supporting, even when it's a stupid video or might just like, you're like, what did he say? You know what I mean? But it's like this itch that I just keep trying to scratch. I guess you could say it's an addiction. But at the same time, it's just like a vicious cycle. I get upset with YouTube. I complain on YouTube about YouTube. Like, YouTube still got my heart, even though overall I do like TikTok better now. But when I just need to come on here and be real, there's so many places in my life that I feel censored and I can't say what I want to say. You know, I deal with a lot of shit, and some of the stuff just doesn't sit well with people around me. So I do talk to people. I do talk to the right people, but usually it's a game of hot potato. I'm like, okay, this guy doesn't like me talking about this, but he likes this, so I'll call him about this. And then this girl likes me talking about this, but not this. And then this guy doesn't like me talking about any of that, so I won't go to him about anything. It's just, I don't know. This bipolar is just, it's been, it's been going on for about a month now. I mean, this year is still the best year of my life if it ended today, or if this continued until end of the year. But it's rough. It's rough when you feel like you're caught between two worlds, your reality and your fantasy, your human side and your comedic side constantly fighting. That's what it feels like. I had a rough day today. Some guy passed out, like had like a stroke or heart attack or something. Um, I tried to call 911, and so he was like, no, we already called 911. And I was freaking out, yelling, and then I felt bad for yelling. And it was just an awful time. And then you get called something on TikTok and you're like, not today. It's like, it's hard to be the funny guy all the time, and it's hard to be the human guy all the time and not joke about stuff. I joke about everything. I joke all the time about anything. My trauma, anything. And you guys know everything's on the table for me. I don't believe that something is off limits. It's just, as long as you say it with respect, I think that's what truly matters. But I guess I'm rambling at this point. I guess the point of this video, I'm feeding an itch right now by making this video and putting it out, but I had a lot to say at the same time. Never know with 100% beef what mood he's gonna be in. Watch out. I should just make this about bipolar in the title and not about my content. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'd appreciate if you at least watched one other video of mine after you subscribe. I appreciate it. You know, this channel is my life. It's who I am. More than anywhere else, documented at least. So I'm just glad that I have a place where I can just come and be myself however I'm feeling that day. And got people to respect me for it. They say less is more sometimes. Sometimes my head's spinning. You know what I mean? It's been kind of a long day. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.